Good morning. Breakfast of Champions?
Thank you.
Did you sleep okay? Yeah. You got a mean cowlick right here in the back. Yeah, I was thinking for breakfast, there's this new crepe restaurant down the street. I think it's open. You want to go there?
Oh, yeah.
Then we can just see where the day takes us.
That sounds wonderful. What's wrong?
I need to tell you something. I should have told you last night, but
What is it?
I think I found who killed your mother.
Who is he?
I'm not 100% positive that it's a man. A few years back, since I've been on this case, I've been looking at everything, trying to find out if they missed something. There are only two survivors of all the murders. It was you, Patricia Sue Otohm. I've been thinking about going to ask her some questions. I don't know, see if she could tell me something new. But I kept reading the police report that she gave 20 years ago, and something just doesn't add up.
Wasn't she the last victim?
Yeah. After her, the murders just stopped. Police think, I don't know, killer got scared. And didn't want to slip up like he did with Patricia. But look, Patricia Sue.
Okay.
This is the note that was left at every one of the murder scenes.
The letters are exactly the same.
It's an anagram.
She gave us her name. She told the police who the killer was right from the very beginning.
Well, I can't be positive until I talk to her. But yeah, I think she's the killer. I think Patricia's the one who murdered your mother. I'm sorry.
It's about time you came back to us, Detective. Now, where's this evidence you had about a house?
Yes. (1428) Rosenheim Street.
Now, as requested, this is one of the cheapest houses on the market right now, especially considering its square footage.
It's magnificent.
But, full disclosure, the previous owners were murdered in the upstairs bedroom, which is why the house is still, for the most part, fully furnished. You can choose to keep it or throw it out, of course.
Of course. I'll take it.
The previous tenants were found bound, tortured, and brutally murdered. And they never found who did it. What do you know? A career serial killer moves in right after them. The blood on the walls hadn't even dried yet. And as for the realtor that sold her the house,
Guess who? Congratulations!
and they were never heard from again.
That's not evidence, that's trivia.
So far, Patricia's confessed to having known Lynn Reinhardt, Amanda Tate.
That conversation with Amanda Tate is inadmissible. An agent of the police cannot question my client after she asked for her lawyer.
Amanda Tate was not an agent of the police.
She most certainly was. She was a civilian trying to coax a confession out of my client under the instructions of Detective Hoffman here.
You can't prove that.
Evidence of their extended romantic involvement can.
How could you know that?
Because, Detective Hoffman, unlike you, I do my research in advance. You two have been involved for quite some time, and the judge will clearly see that you persuaded Amanda to come in here and have my client incriminate herself after she's invoked her constitutional right.
We don't need her confession here. We have her confession at the time of her arrest.
She told me about that exchange with Detective Hoffman. I do believe you two are confused. Patricia never admitted to anything.
She admitted knowing Lynn Reinhardt, and she expressed an overt distaste for her.
And that makes her a killer?
She also bragged about how clever her plan was. And then she told me how she eluded police for 20 years and then killed again after the fact.
No, Ryan, you misheard. Patricia was simply reiterating what you implied had happened, describing the hypothetical plan of a killer who stops killing after he loses his victim.
Next, she told me I hadn't even hit the tip of the iceberg yet.
She said that I'm sure that you haven't even hit the tip of the iceberg. I thought you people had something substantial. Why am I even here if you don't have a case?
We have plenty. Patricia's already confessed to having known Lynn Reinhardt. And the mysterious disappearances of the people surrounding the home she currently resides in displays a pattern that is undeniable. With that, and the DNA evidence she left at Lynn's crime scene, she'll be convicted and sentenced for her crimes.
Funny thing about that DNA sample. Captain, did you know that the chain of custody had been broken?
Excuse me?
And you and I both know that if the chain of custody is broken, the evidence is useless. Which brings me to my next question. I see the charges are for Lynn Reinhardt's murder, Julia Tate's murder, and Amanda Tate's assault. But I'm curious. Did you say you had DNA evidence linking her to Julia Tate as well?
We do not.
Then why are these charges included? Oh, is it because you wanted to make your girlfriend happy?
Your client is guilty. She murdered those people, and she murdered those homeowners. And no matter what kind of legal maneuvering you do, the jury's not going to buy it.
If that's the case, why not charge her with all the murders? Why just these 3? Is it because you don't want to risk double jeopardy? Because when she beats these charges, you want to stick the other 4 on her? You have nothing, and you know you have nothing. Drop the charges, or lose in court. Your choice.
You wanted to see me?
Yes.
What is it?
The DA has decided to drop the charges against Patricia Otohm.
What? They can't do that. I've been in this case.
It's done, Ryan.
You can't let that happen.
You let this happen. You brought us nothing. You screwed up this case since day 1. You've been irresponsible, reckless. You've been too emotionally attached to this case from the start.
I'm the one that brought you this case to start with. If it wasn't for me, people would still be thinking Patricia Otohm is a victim of these events. Look, I had a plan. I was gonna fish her out, let her dig herself into her own hole.
Well, that didn't work. You should have brought me evidence. Not a bunch of stories, not a pattern. Hard, usable proof that she killed those people. If we could have linked her to even one murder, we could have linked her to all of them.
I tried. I thought I could trick her. Don't worry, I will, and I will bring you proof.
No. You haven't been behaving like yourself lately. You're a threat to this case, and I'm taking you off of it.
I'm the one who has the best chance of putting her away. She's arrogant, she's cocky. She gets up from teasing us. That's why she created the anagram. So she could tell the police who she was without us even realizing it.
It doesn't prove anything. You can't present the court with a series of coincidences and hope it'll stick.
She knew what she was doing. She let me think I'd won. She gloated, and she purposefully fell into my hands, but it was all just a trap. She knew her testimony with a man who wouldn't stick. Everything up to now is because she's been leading us on a trail of breadcrumbs that's led straight back to her. She's orchestrated this entire event, and let me tell you this, all of this is not just a coincidence.
I know it's not. But think like a lawyer for a second. That woman, she tore apart our entire case in a matter of minutes. If we lose the case, she can't be tried again. You let your emotions cloud your judgment. You pushed us in too soon, and we have to back off before we drown. I want to get her just as bad as you do. But we need to be smart about this.
You couldn't possibly want this as much as I do.
Feels so good to be back home again. I told you I'd get away with. Oh my God.
Where is it?
Where's what?
My portrait!
I destroyed it.
What? Why would you do that? Those were my things!
They were your trophies. And if they found them in your home, not even I would be able to help you.
You fucking bitch! Don't you ever stop to think about how I would feel!
How did you become so rotten? I didn't raise you to become this way.
You barely raised me at all.
Oh, cry me a river, Patricia. I tried my best to take care of you after your father passed. Don't you dare try to blame your actions on me.
I wasn't. Why does it always have to be about you?
Patricia, I am not one of your victims. I will not be intimidated by your madness.
Oh, I'm not trying to intimidate you. I'm trying to kill you. I've survived way too long! You come into my home and you destroy my things! The things that I worked so hard for! And then you judge me? How dare you judge me? You were always such a cruel human being!
I can get away with this. You're gonna die in prison, and then you're gonna rot in hell.
Oh, I look forward to a world free of you!
Who's going to protect you now?
Do I look like I need protecting?
Record your message after the tone.
Amanda. I know I promised you we'd get her, and we will, okay? It's not over with yet. It's not over with until she's either in a cell or in the ground. I give you my word. I'm gonna stick by it. I'll fix this. I haven't given up. I won't let you down.
I knew you'd come. From the last time we were together, I knew you weren't the type to let things go. I assume you came here to kill me?
The same way you killed my mother.
Let's see what you got.